Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Kahalam La Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash, Yahweh being the true and powerful mighty name of who you people ignorantly call God, and his name means he is, he exists. Yahweh Shai is the true and powerful mighty name of who you people ignorantly call Jesus. His name means he delivers, he saves. I want to give double honors unto the apostles and elders of great millstone who rule well. Peace, blessings, safety, and salutations unto the hopeful elect, to you believers and listeners out there that came back unto the faith and obedience of Yahweh Shimmy Shai. Much love and respect unto you brothers pushing this gospel in sincerity and truth. Shalom. Now, I don't know what the title of this video is going to be, but through the spirit of Yahweh Shimmy Shai, I pray and hope that it's edifying. And yeah, I just pray and hope that it's edifying. So I'm just going to start with Psalms chapter 34, verse 18. The Lord Yahweh is nigh unto them that are of a broken heart, and saving such as be of a contrite spirit. And matter of fact, let's get this in the blue letter. This message is only for the nation of Israel, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native and Seminole Indians. It's not for the Edomites, Moabites, Ammonites, Hamites, Japhites, Elamites, Ishmaelites. It's not for none of them. It's only for the nation of Israel. That's the only people that Yahweh Shimmy Shai is dealing with. All right. Now, let's look up that word contrite.
Strong's H 1793. Dakar.
It's the Hebrew word dakar, which means dust, contrite, crushed. Okay, so pretty much a crushed spirit. Looking at the Strong's definitions. All right, so the Lord Yahweh is nigh unto them that are of a broken heart, and saveth such as be of a contrite spirit. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but Yahweh delivereth him out of all of them. And this is something that we got to remember, man. We need to come in this thing with a broken heart and a contrite spirit, man, because it's not going to be all joy and mirth all the time, man. It's going to be times where you go through stuff, man. There's going to be times where you're battling afflictions. It's going to be majority of the time we're battling against the flesh, man. But we need to remember, even though we have these many afflictions we go through, if we're true to this thing of ours, being in this ministry, then Yahweh Shimmy Shai is going to save us. He's going to deliver us out of all our afflictions. Okay? So that's just, something to think about, man. Because, I know it gets hard in this walk a lot of times. But we got to, keep enduring. We got to, stay strong. This is not the time to be giving up, especially in the times we're in now. Okay? So from there, let's go to Isaiah chapter 57, verse 15. For thus saith the high and lofty one that inhabiteth eternity, whose name is holy. And it's talking about Yahweh, the Heavenly Father. I dwell in the high place. It's like I dwell in the high and holy place with him. With him also that is of a contrite and humble spirit, to revive the spirit of the humble and to revive the heart of the contrite ones. So Yahweh Shimmy Shah dwells within us, man. He's also in the heavens, but he also dwells within us. That's why it's important to keep your body, your temple clean. Because he's not going to want to come into an unclean temple, man. I mean, would you want to go into, a dirty house and dwell in there? Nah, man. And, he's cleaning us up by this word. That's how he's reviving the humble and the hearts of the contrite ones. He's reviving and washing us clean with the words of these scriptures, man. Through the blood of Yahweh Shai. That's how he's making us clean. So that's why it's important to keep your temple clean. So back to the book of Psalms, chapter 145, verse 18. Yahweh is nigh unto all them that call upon him, to all that call upon him in truth. And that's why it's important to pray. Because if you sincere in this truth and you call upon him, he's going to answer. He's going to come through. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai always come through in the clutch, man. No matter how dire the situation may seem, Yahweh always comes in and saves the day at the right time. And when you lacking in faith, you just need to really just reflect on all the moments and times where he came through and helped you out. And if that doesn't work, pray. Call unto him. He's gonna answer you. He said he's nigh unto all them that call upon him. So call upon him and ask him for increase, a measure of faith, or whatever it is that you need spiritually. Didn't Yahweh Shai say, ask and you shall receive? So you need to keep that in mind. So back in the book of Isaiah, chapter 66, verse 2. For all those things hath my hand made. Everything was made by Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. And all those things have been, said Yahweh. But to this man will I look, even to him that is poor and of a contrite spirit, and trembleth at my word. And trembling at his word goes into the fear of the Lord, man. That's one of the main reasons why it's important for us to fear him, man. Because we're going to be found favorable in the eyes of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. What did Samuel tell Saul, man? Obedience is better than sacrifice. Okay? And you obey the person that you fear. These Christians, man, they don't have no fear of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. They do as they will, but with their mouth, they honor him, but their ways are far from him, man. That's why I said that you can, know a man by his fruits. These people don't love Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. They don't fear Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. They put on that act every Sunday when they go into church, and as soon as they get out, they partaking in wickedness. But Yahweh said he's going to look at the man that is of a poor and contrite spirit, and who trembleth at his words. Because you trembling at his words, you're going to follow the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability, okay? Let's go to Matthew chapter 5, verse 3. Let's see what Yahweh Shai has to say. This is written in red, so this is Lord Yahweh Shai speaking. Matthew 5 and 3. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. So who's the poor in spirit? The Israelites, but you Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, but mainly the elect, because majority, 2/3 of you Israelites, y'all living it up. Y'all not poor in spirit. Y'all prideful, haughty, wise to do wicked, but to know to do good, you have no knowledge, man. We're the elect, Lord willing, we're a part of that number. We're the ones that are poor in the spirit, man. We're the ones that's mourning, man. It's better to go into the house of mourning than the house of feasting and mirth. We're the ones that's mourning, man. We're the ones out here sighing and crying for the abominations that's being done in this land. Everybody else think following the law, statutes, and commandments is boring. It wouldn't be no fun. Like Elder Yashawamba said, it's a lot. These commandments are not grievous. You can find all types of fun and joy in following the laws, man. But Jake just wanted to, continue to do wicked. That's why 2/3 got to be destroyed, man. Verse 6, blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see the Most High. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of the Most High. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you and say all manner of evil against you falsely for my name's sake. Rejoice and be exceedingly glad, for great is your reward in heaven. For so they persecuted the prophets which were before you. So it's a blessing for us to be in the estate that we're in, not to be in this, and it's a curse for 2/3 to be in the state that they're in, because we're in a better predicament than them. We got the heads up, man. We got the cheat codes. They don't. And when Jacob's troubles hit, they gonna be caught with their pants down, but we're gonna know what to do, because wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, man. We have the wisdom and knowledge. So from there, let's go to Ezekiel. Salakia. Ezekiel chapter 9, verse 4. And Yahweh said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and Jerusalem is a people before it's a place, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations that are done in the midst thereof. And that's the brothers that's doing these videos sincerely, that's not taking this ministry of ours lightly, and that's out on the highways and byways, that's actually teaching, not just standing around saying that's right. You got to pull your own weight, man. You got to show Shimmy that you're serious about his work, because you don't want to be one of the ones that gets told, depart from me, I never knew you. That's why it's important for every man to pull his own weight and don't rely on others, man. Verse 5, and to the others he said in my hearing, go you after him through the city and smite, let not your eye spare, neither have any pity. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women, but come not near any man whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary. Then they began at the ancient men which were before the house. So That's why it's important to fear Yahweh Shimmy Shai, follow the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability, and have faith, man. And continue to be in that contrite and broken spirit, man. Continue to remain humble, man. Don't fall out, man. Pray. Beg Yahweh Shimmy Shai to keep you in this thing, man. Because you don't want to be one of the ones in verse 6 that's going to get slayed. Proverbs chapter 28, verse 14. Happy is the man that feareth always. Feareth what? Fear Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. Happy is that man because he knows and he believes that he's protected from all evils. But he that hardeneth his heart shall fall into mischief. And what is mischief? Sin. And what's the wages of sin? Death. So now is not the time to harden your heart, man. And I'm going to close it out with this. Sirach, chapter 2, verse 1. One of my favorite scriptures. Well, really one of my favorite chapters, man. Sirach 2, verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright, and constantly endure, and make not haste in the time of trouble. And make it not haste in the time of trouble. That's a wise thing to do, man. Be wise as a serpent, gentle as a dove. Because if you make haste in the time of trouble, you're going to end up getting caught up or you're going to fail, man. Verse 3. Cleave unto him, that him is Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way aright, and trust in him. So that's why it's important to have faith, because faith goes into trusting, okay, and believing. Yeah, it's not going to be easy all the time. We're going to get tried, man, because we're all being tested. He's testing our integrity. I mean, look at the story of Job. The story of Job is pretty much what every man in this truth is going through. Now, either some gonna fail, some gonna pass. But pray to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, you be one of the ones that pass, man. That keep their integrity. That continue to strive for the kingdom of heaven. Striving to be acceptable unto Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. Verse 7. Ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy, and go not aside lest you fall. You that fear the Lord, believe him, and your reward shall not fail. Ye that fear the Lord, hope for good, and for everlasting joy and mercy. Look at the generations of old, and see, did any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? For Yahweh is full of compassion and mercy, long-suffering, and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins, and saveth in the time of affliction. That's something to remember, man. I mean, look at all the stories. You got Abraham, what happened with him, having to being tested to sacrifice his son, and what happened at the last second, man. Yahweh sent the angel to tell him not to do it because he was testing his integrity. Look at Job. Job got everything back that he lost 100-fold. Daniel was delivered out the lion's den. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego was delivered out the fiery furnace, man. I mean, you got all these examples of old, man. That's why it's important. That's why I said, blessed is he that readeth. I'm going to jump down to verse 15. They that fear the Lord will not disobey his word. And that goes into Isaiah 66:2. He looks at those that are humble and tremble at his word, because you're not going to disobey. And they that love him will keep his ways. They that fear Yahweh will seek that which is well pleasing unto him, and they that love him shall be filled with the law. That's what we're trying to do, follow the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of our ability. Verse 17, they that fear Yahweh will prepare their hearts and humble their souls in his sight. That's why it's important to be humble, be of a broken heart and a contrite spirit, because those are the ones who Yahweh Shimmy Yahweh is looking for, not for somebody that's prideful and think they got it all, to know it all, or whatever. So with that, I pray and hope that this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Shimmy Yahweh. Giving double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone who rule well. Peace, blessing, safety, and salutation unto the hopeful elect. To you believers and listeners out there, much love and respect unto you brothers pushing this gospel in sincerity and truth. Shalom, Kwam Yasharala, and Yahweh Shim Hawashai, Baba Kashai, Baba Kashai, Baba Kashai, Abba Babal, Shalom.